and welcome to How to Cook Great Food. With thousands of recipes and millions of views, why not subscribe to our channel and join the family?
Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you haven't already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. On the menu today, as you can see, just this moment finished, we're doing a carrot and ginger soup. Really quite simple, very few ingredients, tastes amazing, healthy, vegan. Let's go and do it. Okay, let's take a look at some of the ingredients we're going to be using. Obviously carrots, potatoes, onions, optional but a little bit of celery, and of course ginger. Now the next step I'm going to do is I'm just going to chop all this up quite roughly. What we need to do with the ginger though is kind of get it nice and pasty. So if you've got a food processor, that works in there a bit better. Okay, as you can see, all chopped now. Now as you can see the quantities roughly. So carrots, quite a lot of those, big star of the show. Onions and celery, about equal parts. I'm using a red onion by the way. And potatoes, like 50%, 40% of the carrots. The potatoes is what's going to make the soup quite thick. If you don't put potatoes or something like a potato, just boil in the carrots, it's going to be pretty thin. This is going to kind of mix it, mix it together and make it kind of a bit thicker. And here, that's what I've done with my ginger. So I've just got that in my food processor and give it a nice whiz up, and it's come to a nice paste, because we don't really want bits and pieces in there. We are going to liquidize this soup again later, but this is a great way of doing it. They're pretty much all of our ingredients, apart from we're going to start this off with a little bit of oil. We're going to add some water and a little bit of seasoning. Okay, so I've got a pot here. I need quite a large pan, and I've got some cooking oil in there. I'm actually using a sunflower oil. Any oil works really well, and if you want you could do this with butter. I'm keeping this vegan today though, so I'm not doing that. Let's start off. I've got the heat on there. Get these onions in. Now these onions are cut really small. You don't have to do them that small, because like I say, we are going to liquidize this whole thing. So we get that bit of optional celery in there, which I think works wonders. Our carrots, roughly chopped, and the potato. We can now add all of that finely chopped, mashed ginger. What we're going to do is we're going to saute this on a kind of medium heat, just for about 4 to 5 minutes. Then I'll be back. Now that's looking wonderful. Still incredibly hard, these vegetables, but we've got a nice bit of flavour happening there. The ginger's working wonders. Now, cold water. Now as you can see, there's enough cold water there to completely cover the vegetables and maybe a centimetre or so. We may actually even add some more later. I don't like using stock really, guys. You may know that about me. So let's just bring that to a boil now. Once it comes to a boil, let it just simmer a little bit. Okay, so she's just reached boiling point. So we're now going to get the heat down. So at this point I'm going to add some seasoning, just a little bit of salt and some black pepper. Now this is the time where if you wanted to add anything else, chili flakes or some other type of dried spice, you could add it now. I mean, the ginger's going to really kind of work in this, because as you saw we put quite a lot in. So I just want to kind of keep it fairly simple. I am probably going to add some fresh cilantro or coriander at the end. So we're at boiling point now. As you can see, we're now on a rolling boil. It's now time to pop a lid on that. That's going to go, I would imagine, for about 25 to 30 minutes. Give it a stir every now and then. What we're looking for is baby food. We need everything really soft. So I'll be back then. Okay, so let's take a look. So as you've just seen, our vegetables are really soft, baby food soft, really mashable. Simply what we're going to do now is liquidize this. Now, I use one of these guys which goes inside and we turn it on and liquidizes it. You could use a food processor to do the same. Now, as you can see, we've lost quite a bit of liquid, so this is probably going to be very thick. So I'm going to liquidize this, and then I'm probably going to add a little bit more water to get it to the consistency that I want. I don't want a pureed vegetables, I actually want a soup, so you can judge that exactly how you want. Let me get on with this. Okay. That's a beautiful consistency for me. It's still nice and thick. As you saw, I added some more cold water to that. Only one more thing to do. We need to check that for salt, and we're going to add a little bit of cilantro. I'm going to add just a little touch more salt. My cilantro, which I've just chopped roughly. And then back in again. And there we go. Done. I really love that. I mean, vegan, healthy, fantastic. Loads and loads of ginger going on in there. What more can I say? That's it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Helps us out a great deal. And we'll see you soon. Lots of love.
With thousands of recipes and millions of views, why not subscribe to our channel and join the family?